Who is here? Grand Rising. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Hello, hello, collective, welcome. Hello, Pisces, welcome. I know a lot of you guys may be Pisces, okay? Of course, because this is Pisces Network. Welcome and welcome back to Pisces Network, whether you are a Pisces or any of the other zodiac signs. Welcome. We are going to be doing the collective overview reading for October 2022, where I'm going to discuss with you some of the main themes that I uncovered while completing the October readings for each of the zodiac signs. Okay. So, first and foremost, thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to grace your presence at this time. Okay. Thank you for gracing me with your presence at this time, guys. It means a great deal to me that you trust me to deliver these messages to you. So I try to do my best to work under the framework of integrity, okay? And for my Pisces, I want to thank you for being receptive and open to allowing the other signs a chance to share our space. This is our circle as Pisces. However, we are opening up the floor to hear what others may have to say. We're opening up the floor to express. Okay, let me not drop the crystals this time. We're opening up the floor to allow other energies and signs and points of views to be expressed. And I feel that by doing this, I'm setting an example that is healthy for all of us Pisces in order to have this attitude in our everyday life, right? It's okay to have our circle. It's beneficial to have our circle, but it's also detrimental when you never allow other points of views into your thinking space. And it's detrimental when you don't look at different perspectives. So I feel like that is what we are doing at this time. I'm really thankful for all of your blessings, the blessings of who you are, the blessings of you being here, all the comments, likes, and subscribes, contributions that you give to the channel. So whether you are a Pisces or whether you are another sign, you are welcome here. And I want you to take the messages as they come. Do not allow anything into your life that does not belong. And remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to continue to be blessed with this information, okay? Because it's a blessing for me and it's a blessing for you guys. We're growing, we're learning, and I'm so proud of us all for that. So thank you guys for being here. Okay, so who is in the chat? Let me know who is here. Who is in the chat? Sacred Keyshawn. Hey, boo. Dominique. What's up, Dominique? Why is she here, Ike? Hey, boo. Okay, why is she her? Okay, why is she here, Ike? Okay, I saw your comment too. You was like, I'm opening it up to the other signs. So yeah, I am. You know, it is what it is. And I know everybody's not going to necessarily agree, but this is what I feel like we need to do. So, you know, let's just stay open, you guys. I'm not calling you out like you're not open. I know that you're very possessive over me. Y'all Pisces are very possessive. You're very spoiled. You like to have things the way you like to have things. I know. But this is a learning lesson for all of us to open up other points of view into our life. I know you was being petty, girl. It's okay. I knew. It's okay. Jess. Okay, Jess. It's okay, boo. I know you was being petty, but that's what we do sometimes because we don't like when things that we like are taken from us. And as Pisces, we do not like for change to happen sometimes because we get very comfortable. We build up our walls. It's okay, though, okay? I'm just glad you're still here. Dark Side of the Moon Healing. Hey. Out of Inches. Howdy, boo. Okay, Rachel. So good to see you guys. I should have had the discussion, girl. I'm just gonna let y'all know right now. I am not gonna discuss everything with y'all, but I definitely have certain things that I do discuss. But I've learned that, and I want you to learn this too as a person, that you can't always get people to co-sign with you before you do something. We just had a reading about that. Your October reading was about no permission. That was the title. Asking for forgiveness instead of permission. So please forgive me. But this is a message for the collective. Okay. From Aries to Pisces, we're just going to be reading the cards. This is not an all signs reading. I'm not doing it individually. I'm doing it collectively because this was a message delivered to me from Spirit, from Source, about the collective of souls that are experiencing this reality at this time. So I will share the message in just a moment. Okay, this is the deck that I'm using in case any of you guys are wondering. I got it off Amazon. Yes, and then we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so if you all already liked the video, perfect. If you have not, please hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe if you're new, okay? Anything you need to know about personal reading information, my social media for Instagram, or any other information is going to be below in the description box. We have the Queen of Wands, okay, you guys? So collective, I feel that this is indicative of your energy or where your energy needs to be for the remainder of the month. This Queen of Wands is basically saying that there needs to be an air of confidence about you. There needs to be an air of fearlessness. That's what I get. There needs to be an air of fearlessness. The title of the video is You Can No Longer Compromise Yourself for Others. And that's kind of what I feel this is about. This Queen of Wands is saying that this is the energy that you will have to possess and harness in order to stop compromising yourself for other people, okay? These are the messages that I received, all right? It says, this is the month, okay, so this is the monthly collective message. And then we also have a caution from Spirit. So the collective message is that you guys may be struggling with self-worth as it relates to getting what you feel you deserve or what you want in a situation at this time, okay? So you may be struggling with your self-worth when you think about getting what you want or getting what you deserve. Because I put it in, it says they are grasping with their decisions made in the past or those of another. So you may be not grasping. You may be grappling with your own decisions. Like, did I choose the right path? Did I make the right choice? Did I say the right thing? Did I express myself properly? You may be grappling with your decisions, collective, that you have made in the past leading up to this moment. You may also be conflicted about whether or not you think other people made the right decisions leading up to this moment, okay? It says, either way, these thoughts are needing to be overcome so that each individual can thrive as intended on their path, continuing on their journey and experiencing alignment and enlightenment. So throughout all of the October messages that I just posted, if you guys did not see them, be sure to go to the videos tab of my page and check out the 2022 October readings. But throughout the theme of all of those readings, the moral of the story is that there are a lot of people in the collective. There are a lot of individuals. There are a lot of souls and spirits walking amongst each other, all of us together, who are having trouble coming to terms with how we got to this place. And the reason why we're having trouble coming to terms with how we got to this place is for a plethora of reasons. There could be outside influences or forces trying to make you doubt yourself. There could be people who mock you or make fun of what it is that you're doing. There could be people who are just dim-witted, dull, and unenlightened, and they don't understand. But it's like all of those collective situations or anything else that you may be dealing with is causing you to question whether or not you have recently or in the far past leading up to this moment is causing you to question whether or not you made the right decision. And Spirit is wanting you to understand that you did not make the wrong decision. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. And people outside of you who made certain choices about you or their life, that's what they had to do too. And if it was quote unquote the right or the wrong decision is irrelevant. What's relevant is the fact that the decision is made and we are where we are at this time. So that's why Spirit wants you guys to understand that there's no need for you to struggle with what you chose. There's no need for you to question who you are in this moment, because if you were not meant to be where you are, you wouldn't be there. Whether you're feeling as if you're in a good place, okay, or whether you're feeling as if you're in a bad place, you're there because of your choices. So I feel like a lot of us in October are going to be challenged to review our choices and understand that we are here because we're meant to be here. Either we're in a challenging place and we need to review our choices to make better ones in the future, or we're in a positive place, and that is reassurance and confirmation that we are making the right decisions, that we are learning the lessons, and that we're absorbing the information that Spirit is trying to give us. Okay? Oh, yeah. Snowflake said, yeah. The caution from Spirit. So Spirit is cautioning people in this energy right now, in this reality right now. Spirit is cautioning all of you deep within your soul of this right here. It says, if self-worth is not realized and the individual does not go after what they believe or dream, the individual may struggle to achieve the desired outcome for what they want or are looking forward to, causing deep trauma to resurface and be dealt with. You will be faced with exactly what you're running from if you continue to allow, participate in, or condone behavior that is not of your highest good or the highest good of those you are responsible for. Okay? So basically what this is about is no longer compromising yourself for what other people believe. No longer putting yourself in last place. And only allowing and accepting the things that are of your highest good or that are to your highest benefit. Not saying that you're going to step on people, but understanding that you cannot allow other people to step on you if you want to get what you want, period. Okay? Now let's go. That's why the Queen of Wands is here. You first have to have confidence within yourself. If you're conflicted about how you feel about yourself, you're not going to be able to accomplish your goals. Okay? So what is the collective message for October? Ooh, Lord, all these cards fell out. We're going to put them back. I'm not... For the collective, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Father, Mother, God, for all of the individuals who may be drawn to this message, whenever they are drawn to this message, whether it's currently in October or at a later time, please allow the most accurate and relevant information to come through at this time for the collective. So if you are watching this now, you may definitely be in need of preparing for what's about to take place for the rest of the month, no matter what it may be, okay? If you're coming to this video and it's past October, this may be for you to reflect on what you've experienced in October in order to move forward in the current moment, okay? So what are the messages? What is the main thing that the collective needs to remember for the remainder of October? Queen of Swords and the Hierophant. So the main thing that you guys need to remember is that you are protected, number one, that you are being given messages and guidance from Spirit that is vital and valuable to your overall growth and well-being. You know what's right. You see clearly. It's definitely about not questioning yourself. That's the main thing you guys have to remember, is not to question yourself, not to question what you know from what you learned. Hierophant, Queen of Swords, to see above the bullshit, to see above the trauma and the drama, to get past the details of each situation and understand what it was all about. What is the bigger picture here? Okay. And what you guys need to maintain in terms of your understanding for the rest of the month is that you know how to discern what's real and what's fake. You know how to discern what is BS and what is something that's actually valuable and worth your time. Stop allowing people to come in and make you question what you know to be right and what you know to be true. Because I feel like a lot of you guys may come in contact with some people who are confused themselves, or they may be in a situation where they are trying to confuse you to benefit themselves in some way, you know? And the reason why I'm telling you guys to kind of be selfish with yourself is because you have to be. Because there's a lot of scammers out here. There's a lot of con artists. There's a lot of scheming, okay? And just like you want to achieve your goals, everyone else wants to achieve their goals too. I've been telling Pisces this for a long time. Everybody wants to achieve their goals. But the integrity that people use when they achieve their goals is different. You may have a higher level of integrity or morals or ethics that you live by, a standard that you hold yourself to. Make sure it's realistic. And this standard may not be the same standard that other people hold themselves to. So when they come across you, a person of integrity, they know that you're not going to do them dirty. They know that you're not going to wish ill intent. They know that you're not going to be jealous and envious of them. And just because that is who you are, you may think that they are going to hold you at the same standard because you may live your life in a mentality of treat others the way you want to be treated. But that does not mean that they're going to treat you the way you deserve to be treated. So you have to demand that. You have to demand that. You have to also understand and keep in mind for the rest of this month that the messages that you get from God, source, the universe, whoever you believe in, are going to be clearest when coming from you. So when you hear other people tell you things that may not necessarily align with you, you have to understand how to release that and let that go, because you know deep down what is the most important, vital information that you need to either keep with you or let go. That is what is coming to me as far as what you need to keep in mind for the remainder of October. It's about being dedicated to what you know is true, being dedicated to seeing the truth, being dedicated to finding the truth, doing research and not just believing what people tell you. Keeping that devotion to what you know is your reality, okay? King of Swords, whether you're male or female, masculine, feminine, however you identify, okay? I think that there's going to be situations where, thank you, Jacqueline. I think that there are going to be some situations. Y'all be sure to hit the like button, please. I think there are going to be situations, you guys, where you know why something ended, but someone is going to convince you or try to convince you of another reason why something has come to an end. Or they're going to try to get you to change your mind. But you already know what you're being told. You already know what you've been shown. Okay? So as you approach a new cycle, there's a need for you to maintain the clarity that you have had or gained throughout the last few experiences that you've dealt with, or throughout the experiences that you've dealt with for your entire life. Okay? That's what you need to keep in mind, is that as things come to an end, you need to learn the lesson and to see why these things have come to an end. And you also need to trust yourself, just in case there are people who come back around trying to convince you of something different. Because that's what I feel like is going on. I feel like you guys are going to be experiencing a lot of situations where people who did not value you, or people who tried to put you down, or people who attempted to reprogram your mind to some bullshit are going to come back around trying to plant more seeds of doubt, okay, about what it is that you're doing, about what it is that you believe. All right. So what is the collective challenge for the remainder of October? What is the collective challenge for the remainder of October 2022. Wow, we have the Magician. I feel like this is about believing in your manifestations, believing that you can achieve what it is that you want, what it is that you desire, because that was the caution from Spirit. The caution from Spirit for the rest of this month is that if self-worth is not realized and the individual does not go after what they believe or dream, the individual may struggle to achieve the desired outcome for what they want or are looking forward to, causing deep trauma to resurface and be dealt with. You will be forced or faced. So some of y'all will be forced to deal with something that you don't want to deal with. But it says you will be faced with exactly what you're running from if you continue to allow, participate in, or condone behavior that is not of your highest good or the highest good of those you're responsible for. That's why I said that's exactly it with the Magician. Okay? You are going to manifest exactly what it is that you feel. So it's up to you to be encouraged. Okay? Yes. Oh my God. The challenge is being happy or creating happiness in your life. The challenge may be finding freedom. The challenge could be finding positivity. The challenge could be releasing anxiety and stress. The challenge could be creating growth. A lot of you guys really want to manifest big things in your life. A lot of you guys want to change your circumstances. Your challenge is going to be believing that you can actually do it. You know? And you may not agree with what I'm saying, but I think that's relevant for everyone. I feel like as individuals, as human beings, when we come out of the womb, okay, we just saw the world card. When we come out of the womb, we're faced with all this programming and rigidity, things that make us forget where we came from, which is from a place of spiritual abundance, from a place of ethereal light and beauty and joy. That's where we came from before we came out of the womb. And we forget that because we're programmed to think that things are so bad and things are so negative and you can only do things a certain way, but that is not true. Some of you guys may be challenged when it comes to seeing the reality of what people are doing around you as well, okay? Yeah, the Star card. Okay, the Star card, the Sun, the Magician, the Ten of Cups, Six of Pentacles. This is really positive energy coming out as a challenge, which to me indicates that some of you guys may be struggling in October for the rest of this month to be positive. Okay, to heal yourself and to tell yourself the truth. Because I feel like there's a balance that needs to take place in every aspect of our lives. You can be happy-go-lucky. You can be positivity. You can be love and light all day. And I think that's a really great way to be grateful and thankful for everything that you encounter in your everyday life. That is going to lead you to a lot of positivity. But we also have to be honest with ourselves when we're not feeling positive. And the way that we're honest with ourselves when we're not feeling positive is to look at what we are focusing on that may be less than satisfactory in our lives. And when we look at what we're focusing on and we see the truth of the situation, then we can understand what steps we may be taking in the wrong direction and what steps we're taking in the right direction. And that helps you reframe what it is that you're doing. So I feel like this is about investing more in positivity, investing more in gratitude, investing more in yourself, investing more in your children, investing more in your family. Putting energy into the things that are actually important and not putting energy into the things that don't fucking matter. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Danny. Anybody else who I missed? Jay, I appreciate y'all for being here. You know, that's why a lot of times Sometimes you see readers get frustrated when a bunch of negative energy comes out. Y'all may be frustrated with the same negative energy that comes out as well. But you know what's crazy is that on YouTube, those negative ass readings where we're talking about other people and we're not dealing with our own shit are the readings that get the most views. Because people don't want to hear about positive shit. You know what I mean? So it's very frustrating as a content creator, not just in tarot, but in other genres. It's very frustrating as a content creator when you want to highlight positivity and don't nobody want to hear about that shit. But then in the comments, folks that are viewing the content want to complain. It's like, oh, it's always negative. Well, it's going to be money grabbing people out there who always focus on the negative because they know that's where the money at. So in terms of your own life, exactly, Jess, that's true too. In terms of your own life, collective, at this time, as an individual, as an authentic human being that you want to be, it's a time to focus on what's important and in your everyday life, giving energy to the things that are most important, which is your family, your children, your health, your well-being, the fact that you have running water, the fact that you have indoor plumbing, the fact that you have electricity, the fact that you have centralized air conditioning and heating, the fact that you have food in your fridge, the fact that you can get up out your bed, the fact that you can put your feet on the ground and walk, the fact that your mind is sound and you're not seeing shit that ain't there, and you're not stuck in a different time frame, and that you can think for yourself and you have eyes to see. You can chew your own motherfucking food. That's what you need to be focusing on. And that's what I feel like your biggest challenge is. That challenge may not be stemming from other people. That challenge could be stemming from the doubts that you have about yourself inside. That challenge could be stemming from what other people around you are trying to project. But that cannot be your reality. You cannot allow that to be your reality if you really want to manifest what it is that you want. Okay, so let's see what's going on around you, collective, because that's your biggest challenge. Well, I just want to get one card. What is the collective's energy for the remainder of October? And these are the messages that Spirit gave me after completing all of the zodiac sign readings. That's why I felt for you Pisces in the audience. I appreciate you because I feel like this is going to be a growing and learning experience for all of us. And it's going to also help you to let down some walls in your life that are way past due to be let down, okay? So for the collective, what is the collective's energy for the remainder of October 2022? What is the energy of the collective? How are they feeling energetically? That's a lot. I'm not taking all those. We saw the hangman. I feel like you're going to be seeing the truth, though. I feel like you're going to be realizing situations, collective, in situations that you felt like have not been working. You feel stuck. You feel blocked. You feel like things are not moving forward. I feel like you are going to start to see why so that you can proactively take steps to overcome whatever obstacles that you are facing, okay? What is the collective's energy for the remainder of October? 9 of Cups. See, that's what I'm saying. You better do that shit. You better do that shit with everything inside of you. Because you have bragging rights. Okay? 6 of Swords. You're moving forward. You're transitioning. Some of you guys may be traveling. I feel like you're taking steps every single day to move forward from things in your mind that have been keeping you stuck, that have been keeping you in that hangman position. Okay? I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be feeling very accomplished and happy because you are taking steps to move forward towards a better life, to move forward into calmer waters. You're moving on from things mentally, which is giving you emotional fulfillment. And I also feel like you may even be moving on from things physically. You may be deciding that, hey, you know, I'm done talking about negative shit with you or whoever. I'm done dwelling on or hashing or rehashing the same old story. I'm ready to tell a new story, okay? That's what I feel like your energy is, collective. Oh, shit. Well, bam. Boom, bam. Boom, bam, bow. Wheel of Fortune, okay? This is definitely moving on. I feel like a lot of you guys are so happy. A lot of you guys are so happy. And that's why your challenge came up as that Magician in the Sun card. A lot of you guys are so fucking happy. And there's other things that are not, that have, I mean, okay, there's other things for some of you guys that have nothing to do with you that are trying to upset you, or there are other things that are around you that may involve you, but do not determine your life, that are trying to make you unhappy. Okay? I feel like you guys have bragging rights. Okay? And the reason why I feel like you guys have bragging rights is because you are embracing the shift. You are not forcing situations, I feel. And I also feel like you're listening to the guidance that you're being given. And you're going to start seeing the results of that. Or you're already starting to see the results of that in your demeanor, in your skin, in your energy levels, in your attitude, in your thoughts. So come on, let's keep going. What is the energy around the collective for the remainder of October 2022? I swear I thought I saw a card come out. What is the energy around? No. What's the energy around the collective? Nope. They want me to do it this way. What's the energy around the collective for the remainder of October 2022? Okay, so Ace of Pentacles. So you may have a lot of opportunities. Okay, for whatever reason, I got to take these. Strength and the Five of Swords. Okay, I just had to do it. It was just the way it was coming out. So the energy around you guys, you're having a lot of opportunities come into your life. I feel like you're being handed a lot of things, like people are giving you things. You could literally be giving, okay. You could literally be giving gifts or getting gifts. Because you are giving gifts, you may be receiving gifts. You're receiving a lot of opportunities. I feel like you could be getting a large check, a large payout, some money, or an opportunity to make some money. This could be a new job. This could be a new house. I don't know what it is. It just feels like it's a blessing that's coming to you from God, that's coming to you from source. Okay? It's going to come to you regardless, no matter what. Then you have the Strength card. Okay, Leo energy along with the Leo energy in the Sun. Taurus, maybe Libra with the Hierophant. Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, we saw with the Star. And maybe Gemini, okay? There's a lot of opportunities coming your way that you're going to have courage to take them. And that's why Spirit is saying that your biggest challenge is going to be creating happiness in your life, because what's surrounding you may not be very happy. I'm letting y'all know right now, the surroundings of your reality may not be very positive. It may not be very happy, either from outside sources or from people around you. And it's going to be your job to maintain that positive outlook, because we have the Five of Swords here. I feel like these opportunities that are coming towards you, collective, are going to be things that you're going to have the courage to take. You're going to have courage to take these opportunities and to move forward with what you see is coming towards you in your future. Okay? Regardless, because there's going to be a lot of people behind you trying to wait till you slip up, bro. There's going to be a lot of people behind you who are going to be waiting for you to drop this ball. I feel like it's about, I don't know, it's something about a ball. Like the ball is in your court. Okay? The ball is in your court. So it's up to you whether or not you choose to take these opportunities or not. But I feel like a lot of these opportunities are really good. They're really strong. They're strong blessings. Y'all hear the cats? I also feel like with this Five of Swords and this Strength card, you're going to have the courage to fight for these opportunities, to fight for what it is that you want. I feel there's a need to hold on to your dreams as well. What's at the bottom? Four of Pentacles. Exactly. Yeah. Hold on to your dreams. Hold on to your vision of what you're manifesting so that you can, expect the best and not the worst. I also feel like there's a need for some of you guys to keep your opportunities a secret until it's time for it to be revealed. I feel like Spirit is going to advise you of when it is time for you to reveal what you've been working on, what you've been doing. Okay. What's the Ace of Pentacles? This is the energy around you. There's a lot of beautiful opportunities. You just have to walk. You have to walk through that threshold. It's about how much strength you have. Do you have the courage spiritually to fight these battles that are going on unseen? Do you feel like you deserve what it is that you see for yourself? Do you feel like you deserve the dream that you have seen in your life? It's a question that you have to ask yourself. That's the Strength card. It's not about physical strength. It's about mental strength, spiritual strength. Seven of Swords, see? So there's people who are going to be trying to take opportunities from you. Okay. And I feel like that's why a strategy is going to need to come in when it comes to, there's a strategy that you need to have when it comes to expressing what it is that you're going to do. I really feel like a lot of you guys really just need to keep your mouth shut. A lot of y'all just need to keep your mouth shut when it comes to opportunities or things that you are embarking upon. Okay. Percy, I need you to calm down. Lord. I feel like you are about to start feeling that your higher self or your spirit guides are telling you to get ready. I feel like your spirit guide or your higher self or an ancestor, someone who is protecting you, is telling you to get ready. The Six of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune came out with the Nine of Cups for your energy, which tells me that there is a guide standing with you, giving you strategies, giving you heads up, letting you know what's going on, what you're about to experience. They're trying to protect your endeavors. They're trying to protect your plan. And the way that can happen in the real world is only if you listen to this guidance so that you can walk through this threshold. I feel like a lot of you guys are just going to be getting a spiritual heads up. Like, hey, this is about to happen. You need to be ready. Yep. Three of Wands. You need to be ready. Damn, Empress, you need to be ready for this abundance that's about to flow in. Because if you ain't ready, you're either going to squander it or you're not going to appreciate it. And it's all the same, okay? Y'all be sure to hit the like button. Thank you for everyone being here. Be sure to subscribe if you are new. And share this video with someone you love or someone you feel like may need to hear it. What's the Strength card for the collective for the remainder of October 2022? What's Strength? Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. You're going to have to focus. There's something that you're working on that you're going to have a lot of focus on. You're going to be putting in a lot of hours. Okay? Burning the candle at both ends. I feel like there's also a need to maintain your self-care routines. Because I feel like there's something that you're going to be focusing a lot of your energy on and spending a lot of time on cultivating. Okay, the Queen of Cups, something that you love. So for some of you guys, this could be a relationship. For some of you guys, this could be a job. For some of you guys, this could be a business. It just depends on your situation. I feel like a lot of you are getting spiritual messages that are telling you it's time to get to work. It's time to get to work on what you've been planning. Because I feel like you may have gone through a planning period or a planning stage. I'm kind of getting a vibe like some of you may be teachers. Because I just heard like planning period or something like that. So this could have been like a break that you took that you're now coming off of, or it could have been some type of schedule that you created, or a strategy that you wrote out, something you put in your journal, something you wrote in your phone. It's a plan that you have already set up. That is a really big opportunity that Spirit is trying to confirm that you need to start working on. You need to do it by yourself too, because there's 9 pentacles out here. Something that you were destined to do, something that you are in alignment to do based on your upbringing, or based on your family history, based on your family trauma, family curses that you need to break. It's like you've been conditioned throughout everything that you've been through to be able to implement these plans and this strategy at this time. It's time to take action. It's time to take action and rise above the competition. It's not about what other people are doing. Yes, you need to compete by taking the action that you're guided to take, but it's not about competing in terms of what other people are doing. It's about getting in the game, okay? Because if you're not getting in the game, there's nothing that's going to get done, okay? While everybody else is worried about fighting and there's all this interference, Spirit is telling you that you need to get on your horse and get shit done. It's time to get in the game, okay? What's the 5 of Swords? Because there's going to be a lot of people. I feel like there's a lot of people that ain't even on their horse yet. You saw that 9 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. While everybody else is fighting in the commotion, you need to be working. You need to be working. While everybody else is arguing and like, oh, no, it should be like this. No, it should be like that. You need to be keeping your motherfucking mouth shut and doing what it is that you've been called to do. Because you already know what you've been called to do. Now it's time to get up on your horse, take that action, and implement. And while everybody else is fighting, you're going to already be 10 steps ahead. You done already been riding for a fortnight, okay? And they just gonna realize and look up that you gone. And that's on them. That ain't got nothing to do with you. But don't you get caught up in that commotion. Because all it's gonna leave you is feeling confused, okay? This could be in terms of your family, people who you live with, people who are around you. This could be in terms of friend circles, friends groups, or social settings. This could be in terms of your career, coworkers, jobs, bosses. Get up on your... Giddy up, bitch. Let's go. Okay? What's the 5 of Swords for the collective? Wow, that was crazy. Something right there wanted to come out, but it'll come out if it means to. What's the 5 of Swords for the collective for the remainder of October 2022? 6 of Wands. See, this is the only thing that you should be focusing on. It's like, pay attention. There's a need for you to pay attention to... I really feel like there's a need for you to pay attention to what you're dedicating your time to. Okay. You need to understand that there's going to be people who come in and try to distract you or block you or cause try to cause some type of commotion to slow you down. I feel like this 6 of Wands is saying rise above this petty drama, rise above the petty energy. Don't be in that petty energy, because it's kind of like, you know what I'm seeing? The vision that Spirit is showing me at this time is like a valley, right? And there's a lot of people in the valley. You were in the valley, your family, your friends, your lovers, you know, and there's a whole bunch of shit going on. Everybody's arguing in the valley. It's like a big crowd. Kind of like a battle scene in a medieval show, or like Game of Thrones when there's a big battle scene and they show the whole field of battle, right? That's what I see. But I see you getting on your horse and riding off the battlefield to go to like another destination or something while everyone else is fighting. And the interference and the commotion that's going on, you separating yourself from that. And then all of a sudden, when you separate yourself, this big tidal wave just comes through. Okay, y'all got to excuse the lawnmowers. I'm not going to stop what I'm doing. This big tidal wave comes through and washes all these people away that were in this commotion. Kind of like a Noah's Ark type of situation. That's what I see. Okay. 4444 is on the timer. So I definitely feel that there's something going on. I don't know if it's a distraction or what, but there's something going on that negative forces or controlling forces or the spirits that we are battling with, of the, you know, the dark spirits that we battle with. I feel like there's something about that energy that wants you to get washed up in the commotion, and spirit is trying to tell you to get out of that valley while you still can. Don't be involved in the drama. Don't be involved in the pettiness. Okay? Because if you focus on that, then you're going to get swept away with everybody else in that tidal wave. Okay? Oh, wow. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. All right. Yeah, what I feel like with this is definitely saying that if you hold on to any drama or jealousy or envy or pettiness or an attitude that is less than that of gratitude, you're not going to be able to receive this victory. Okay? You won't see it coming. You'll miss it. That's what I feel. Okay? That's what Spirit is trying to say. That's what the caution was about. Go run the video back and listen to the caution from Spirit, because that's what I feel like it's about. If you hold on to things in the past, or if you hold on to grudges, trying to get revenge, you know, or wanting to see people get justice, then you're going to get swept away in that wave of bullshit, and you're not going to be able to accomplish or achieve what it is that you want. It's going to be that much harder, because it's already hard enough for you to achieve what it is that you want. You already have to have a pretty solid strategy these days to get what it is that you want, or at least be extremely dedicated and do the work. Right? So if that's compromised, if those two aspects are compromised, where you're telling people your strategy or you're not doing the work because you're distracted by other shit going on, it's going to be a lot easier for you to get swept up in the tidal wave. Temperance, justice, and the stars. See, that's what I'm saying. The more positive you are, the more you're going to receive justice for the work that you've been putting in. The more the universe is going to balance the scales. The scales are being balanced. We saw the Wheel of Fortune already. So there's a shift that's about to happen that no one can control. And you're being guided to ride the wave, bro. Okay? When people surf and the waves come in, you got to be in the right position to be able to ride that sucker. Okay? And I feel like Spirit is trying to put y'all in position. And the justice that you seek is going to be obtained when you decide, hey, I'm going to take position. All right? So let's get some advice, because this was just a quick one. It wasn't quick, but it was quick enough for a live. Snowflake, you looking out the window? How much is that kitty in the window? I do hope that kitty's for sale. How much is that kitty in the window? All right. So what is the overall advice? Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. No, Father, Mother, God, for the collective. What is the overall advice for the collective? Okay. Adagio, karma. Ooh. Silent retreat. Ooh. Okay, like a hermit energy. First thing I'm getting is, this looks like judgment. Yeah, judgment. And the hermit. This definitely goes back to you guys and how Spirit wants you to listen to your own best judgment. See? Okay, what you need to remember for the rest of October is that you know clarity, you know the truth, you've seen the light, you've been given the keys and information, and your own personal information, your own personal understanding, your own personal knowledge is what should be followed here a majority of the time. It's okay to come to people like me, but I also say, even with me, like, don't take everything I say as law, because it may not mean the same thing in your life that it means in my life. Okay? Some of you may need to set aside time each day or each week to just meditate on what you've been through, what you've accomplished, and where you're going. There may need to be a time for silence where you turn off all your devices, or there may be a time where you listen to meditative music or music that enriches your soul, that makes you happy, that makes you want to flow, that makes you want to rap, dance, sing, whatever. There may be times where you just need not to talk all day if you can. And that is going to be a time that allows for you to clearly hear the messages that Spirit is trying to send you. And then we have magic alignment. Wow, what does that look like? So some of you could have a very interesting palm. My palm look a little ashy, y'all. But some of y'all could have a very interesting palm. Look at my ashy ass hand. Look, I'm about to go. I put lotion on, y'all. What the hell is going on? Some of y'all could be palm readers. Some of y'all could have had your palms read. Or you just have a very, like, I don't know, you just have a very bright future, or you have like a bright destiny, something like that. Some of you guys also need to learn your birth chart, learn something about astrology, or learn something about like your history, your bloodline, something like that, okay? Because I feel like the same things that you struggle with right now are the same things that your ancestors struggled with before, and they're trying to give you the heads up to know what you're going to have to face, because they already had to face it, okay? We're going to read Adagio. Let me read that. Okay. That's on page 60. Definitely looks like a hermit energy and a judgment energy. And then like maybe like an ace of pentacles or something. I don't know. Okay, let's go to page 60. I kind of want to read that hand card, but we'll see how I feel. Oh, wait, where is it? Okay, Silent Retreat is the one that came up first. So let's read that. Silent Retreat says, silence. My heart is open to receiving and giving love as I transform my inner world so my outer world reflects. This is the card that will keep showing up if you do not listen. The figure in the card sits with legs crossed and headphones on and a contented smile on their face. The heart space radiates out a bright green color, and you feel a calming presence wash over you as you silence yourself. The silent retreat is a lesson in physical strength like no other. You must tame your tongue and resist the need to correct, explain, or detail. When this card comes to you, it is important to see where you may be talking too much. Remaining silent will bring you more alignment. The crystal for this is watermelon tourmaline, okay? So some of you guys are just explaining yourself to people too much, and that's what I was feeling here. Telling people what you're going to do. We talked about this in the beginning about asking for permission when it came to this being a Pisces only channel. What I was called to do was to open it up to all the signs and collectives. So that's what I'm doing. And I didn't ask Pisces for permission. So, you know, I apologize if you guys don't appreciate that or don't like it. But it's not for you to make the decision, okay? Just like it's not for other people to make decisions for you in your own life. And I'm not saying that y'all are hostile. I'm just saying that's what that means on that card. Some of you guys are telling people too much about what it is that you're doing. Some of you guys are explaining yourselves about what you did too much. Just like the other day I was explaining about how I discipline my kids. It's none of y'all's fucking business. I mean, but I am putting my business out there, so you can judge if you would like, but I don't have to explain myself, and neither do you. You don't have to explain what it is that you're called to do. You just have to do it, okay? So some of you guys may want to get some watermelon tourmaline, okay, because that's the crystal that was referenced for that card. Okay. Now, the other card that we have is Adagio. Okay. If I'm saying it right. Karma. Okay. Which I believe this is saying that the more silent that you are, the more reflective that you are, the more hermitist that you are when you know you need to be, when you're called to be, the more that you do and not talk, the more that you act and the less that you speak, the more that you are going to receive karma in your life for the work that you've been putting in. It says Adagio shows the quantum potential symbolized on the flag the angel is carrying. Okay? Indicating that on some level, you have already manifested what is in... Wait, let me start over. Adagio shows the quantum potential symbolized on the flag the angel is carrying. So there's quantum potential in you, indicating that on some level, you have already manifested what it is you are harvesting. This card emerges when a time of clarity and a time for you to be aware, focused, and ready to bask in your accomplishments. Adagio reminds you that not everyone will be happy about your harvest, and that in itself is okay. So it's okay that people are not going to be happy about what it is that you're doing or what it is that you're receiving. It's okay. Okay? It says that does not take away from your harvest and does not add to theirs. The same works vice versa, you guys. Just because you're not happy about what someone else is getting or what someone else is doing doesn't mean they don't deserve it. So you know, as individuals, as humans, we have to make sure that we check that within ourselves on a regular basis. That's what this is talking about. It says, if Adagio appears, it is time to stop judging yourself and others so hard. The beautiful green and yellow wings open up your heart center and enable you to fully embrace the fruits that come from nourishing the seeds you planted in the workings of Vry. If this card appears for you, it is time to ask yourself, am I bringing the past into this harvest, meaning my crop isn't as good as it could be? Have I shut down my heart? Am I ready to recreate myself? Okay, all this noise going on. And you see I'm still doing the reading. Ain't nothing changed. I'm not finna get up and do anything that I don't need to do. If it's loud, it's loud. But I feel like this is the reading. And I feel like this is a confirmation. This is a sign. This is a symbol that there are going to be a lot of people and a lot of situations that arise for the rest of this month that are going to challenge you. Now is the time to rise to that challenge. Now is the time to rise to the occasion. Get on your horse and motherfucking giddy up. That's what Spirit wants you to do. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the message. Thank you so much for being here. As always, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you are interested in seeing more of what this channel has to offer, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Be sure to turn post notifications to all so that you can be caught up every time I post. And you guys stay encouraged. Remember, this is our circle, booze. Bye.